Hey guys, how's it going? Articulation here, and today I'm super excited to bring you this awesome BAF figure. This is Cull Obsidian from the Avengers Infinity War wave. So yeah, we had to collect. It just took us a really long time to collect all the pieces, but we finally have him now. We were just waiting on the left arm that comes with Thor, and we got that today. So we're reviewing this figure now. So we'll just put him together. So let's put his. That's the right leg. Let's put that in first. There you go. Snaps in. Left leg. Is that left leg? Yeah. Snapped in. Cool. Well, that's a little bit hard to articulate. That's the left arm. There you go. Snaps in place. That's the right arm. Snaps into place. Here's the head. Oh wow. That's a bit difficult. There you go. Cull Obsidian. So to get Cull Obsidian, these are the figures that we had to collect. So the number one figure here is Thor. That comes with the left hand. Number two is Black Widow. That comes with the torso. Three is Ant-Man with the leg. Four is Wasp with the other. Is it the other leg? No, with the head. Five is Malekith with the right arm, and six is the Black Knight with the other leg. So that's all the figures that you have to collect to get this figure. So here we have Cull Obsidian all connected, and this is just a mammoth figure. It looks absolutely amazing. But I think in terms of the movie, he doesn't look as accurate to the movie as I'd hope. But yeah, he just looks like a really massive, like a mammoth figure with awesome sculpt work just everywhere. Yeah, good details. The skirt piece is pretty awesome. I think in the movie he's just got like a armor padding going on. He doesn't have he doesn't have the shoulder armor, but it's a different. He does have shoulder armor, but it's a different kind of armor. The weapon here is completely different. Yeah, it's just a really different looking figure to what it is in the movie. He's just got like a lot of different things going on. This figure actually is lacking a whole lot of armor on the torso, the legs, and the weapon is just really different. So yeah, I guess be that as it may, it's just a really good figure still. So let's take a closer look at him. The face sculpt is actually pretty accurate to the movie itself. So he looks pretty good from all angles. If you look at the face sculpt here, it's just a really decent looking face sculpt. The body has so much sculpting going on, and it's really good looking. That piece is obviously movable, so you get a lot of, well, it doesn't hinder it that much, or even if it does, it still looks pretty cool. You can take this off completely as well. So yeah, it's just pegged into there. With that piece here, I'll just put that back in. It's a lot harder to do on camera. Um, Yeah, there's a lot of good details here. Look at the back, the scales on the back here, the armored piece here, all the scales, the head scales here. Just everything is so awesome. The scales here. Yeah, it's pretty great, man. The leg has armors as well. Oh, only on the left. That's pretty weird, but well, it works. It's probably like a prototype version of Cull Obsidian anyways. The knee pads, they look pretty massive, pretty strength. Like pretty strong, not strength, sorry, but yeah. The armor here looks pretty good. It's sculpted on. Yeah, he does have knee pads in the movie version as well, but he's got boots on, and we can't really see his like leg fingers or toes. I should just call the toes leg fingers. Nice. And yeah, and he's got pants as well. So yeah, but I mean, despite despite the differences with the movie, it's actually a really good figure. So he's not gonna stand, is he? No. Let's try that again. So yeah, it's a pretty good figure. So let's take a look at the articulation on this guy. So the head sculpt does pretty well in terms of looking up. So that's how far back it looks up. Oh, the neck's all gone now, sorry. So get the neck back up. Yep, so that's how far he looks back up, and that's how far he can tuck his chin in and look back up. That's how forward he can go with his neck. So that's pretty decent. He's got side to side and not much pivot. There's like a little bit, so you can do like a little bit of an attitude going on, not much. With the arms, he can go that high up, so it's not that much, but yeah, that scale probably just hinders that. He can go all the way around, which is good. The bicep cut, he can go all the way around if you get that over the body, so that's pretty good. Single hinged elbow, so that's not that bad. We've got a pivot in the arm, and it goes up and down as well, but it's tight. Yeah, so it goes up and down just a little bit. Same with the other arm. That's not hindering him. It's just the scales at his shoulder. He can, yeah, crunch that much, and the arm goes up and down. Sorry, it goes in and out instead of up and down, but it's got the same kind of rotation. The torso joint is pretty darn good because it goes back pretty far. So that's how far back he goes, and that's how far front he goes. So you can basically see like a little bit of a gappage here, but it's not too bad. He's got a waist. Oh wow, he can rotate the torso as well pretty well. He's got a waist cut as well. His skirt doesn't. Oh, does it? Yeah, his skirt hinders his splits a little bit, but that's alright. It's pretty good. He can't kick that far forward because of the skirt again, but that's pretty decent. That's how far back he can go. His butt is sculpted, so that's the limit of that. Double hinge knees that far down or up. I just got him upside down. He's got a thigh cut as well, so thigh cut is pretty good. He's got it on both legs. With the legs, it can go, with the feet, it can go that far back up. Maybe on this leg it's better. No, it's the same. So it can go that far back up and that far down. So it goes down pretty well, and it's got pivot, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's all the articulation on this guy. So as you guys have probably estimated, this guy is a pretty mammoth figure. He's a behemoth in front of all the other Marvel Legends. So we'll just show you what the scale actually looks like. This is what he looks like compared to his adopted father. This is Thanos. Thanos is so much smaller than him, but yeah, I think it's accurate to the movie. This is him with one of his brothers. This is Cull. Oh, sorry, we're looking at Cull Obsidian. This is Ebony Maw. Looking at the reference picture, yeah, that looks pretty much about right. So yeah, that scales pretty well. This is what he looks like next to Proxima Midnight. I'll just get her over here if she stands. There you go. Proxima Midnight. This is what he looks like next to Gamora. Gamora's pretty short, man, like half his size. And this is Nebula. So that's what he looks like with comparison to the rest of the Black Hand. Is it Black Hand? Black Order, yeah. And this is what he looks like next to the ZD Toys Thanos figure. So this Thanos is a little bit bigger than the other Thanos, but a little bit less bulky. So I guess you can't really see scale. We'll just try to squeeze him there. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, these Thanoses are about the same size, so that's what he looks like next to these. So just another kind of build-a-figure to build-a-figure comparison. This is what he looks like next to the Thor Ragnarok Hulk. So yeah, he's a lot bigger than Hulk. I mean taller, but yeah, Hulk looks a little bit more beefy. Yeah, Hulk probably has a better workout regimen, but yeah. Let's get them face to face so that it looks a little bit epic and we get a little bit more views, but that's alright. So that's what they look like facing each other. Yeah, Cull Obsidian is just a big, like, monstrous figure. I think Hulk's bigger than Thanos. Let's just get him in there as well. Yeah, Hulk's a little bit bigger than Thanos. But yeah, these are all Build-A-Figures here, so that's a pretty good comparison. So in terms of size, this Cull Obsidian is absolutely mammoth. even in front of other Build-A-Figures. And I think maybe the Hulk from the Endgame Build-A-Figure Wave 1 figures series might be maybe about the same height, but yeah, he's pretty much bigger than all the other Build-A-Figures we have. So in terms of just a final verdict or a final review of this figure is pretty awesome. He's just a great Build-A-Figure. Although you have to get like 6 other figures to complete him, he's just really worth it, man. It's like he's a massive figure. He's got really good sculpt details. I think it probably would have cost them, them being Hasbro, quite a little bit of money to get this guy together. So that's pretty good. Yeah, he's got good articulation, especially the torso. It does all kinds of stuff that you need it to do. The armor looks pretty good, although it's not accurate to the movie. He just still gets everything, gets the job done, I guess. And if you want to complete the Black Order, you gotta get him. And I guess Corvus Glaive's the only one we're missing at the moment. We've got Avenue Maw, Proxima Midnight, and Thanos. So yeah, and the 2 sisters as well, Nebula and Gamora. So yeah, we're just one Corvus Glaive away, but yeah, he's a really difficult figure to find. But hopefully, like we did Cull Obsidian, we'll hopefully find him as well. But yeah, if you find this guy or the entire wave anywhere, or if you find this guy for cheap, definitely go for him. He's a really good figure, and yeah, it's a pretty impressive looking piece.